What's up, guys? I am 7-Star Mike, and I want to show you guys what is realistic for a day trader. People are always asking, do day traders actually make money? So this is an example of the live call outs that I had this week and how they performed with a few different scenarios based on your account balance and what type of contracts you can put in your account. Now, these were called out live on StockTwits. It records the date and time that I called them out. It records the performance of the underlying afterwards. So I like that platform for that reason. These were live call outs. You can go through StockTwits, look under Trade Talk Media. That's where I'm calling these out live. And those are the examples that are on the spreadsheet. Now I'm going to talk a little bit fast because most of you don't watch the full video. So I'm going to try and cram it all into a very short time period. And let's go check out the performance for an average day trader. Okay, we're going to start with every live trade I called out for the week, so March 8th through March 12th. Now, this is unrealistic for two reasons for most people, because one, it would have taken $30,000 of buying power, and I know a lot of people in the group don't have that available. The other reason is this is a lot of open positions here. So full disclosure, I didn't take all of these trades. I did take most of them, but I didn't hold them all throughout the week at one time, so I didn't have this many positions open at once. So this is an example of if you took every single live called out trade. Now, for consistency, I'm putting one contract of each. Most of us trade more than one contracts, so again, the numbers are just going to be skewed a little bit to show you the basic results of all of these trades, and then you can just adjust it based on how much you normally spend. I am going to show you a few different examples down here with different types of trading, but every live called out would have taken 30,000 of buying power, 33,860 returned, so $3,828 is your profit for the week, 12.75% gain. 27 total trades, 19 profitable, 8 losers, so 70% of the trades were profitable. Average profit 24%, average loss 8%. So you can see we're not swinging for the fences here. We're not looking for those 600, 400, 200% gains. The average profit is only 24%, and you still made $3,800 for the week. Now, if you can do that every week, that's about $200,000 of income. And again, most of us don't trade just a single contract, so that number is going to change depending on what you actually trade. Now, some of these contracts were expensive, $3,000, $2,200, $2,800. So let's remove most of the expensive ones and go just to the ones that were $1,000 or less. That would have taken $7,200 in buying power. It would have returned $8,534 for a total of $1,333 profits. That's 18.53% return. 15 trades, 11 profitable, 4 losers, 73% of your trades are profitable. The average profit and loss is about the same on those. And if you can do that every week, that's about $70,000 of income for the year. Now let's say you have a smaller account and you can only do contracts that are less than $500 per contract. $3,700 in buying power, 45 returns, $732 of profit for the week. That's about 19% return on your allocated capital. 11 trades, 7 profitable, 4 losers. That's 64% of your trades profitable. Average profit 35%, average loss 6%. So that got a little bit better by removing some of those more expensive contracts. If you can do that number every single week, that's about $40,000 of income. Now, let's say some of these are little kind of inexpensive, 150, 152, 274. Let's say you want to bump those smaller ones up to $500 per trade. So $500 per trade means you can buy 3 contracts of these two here. That increases your numbers a little bit. So we have $4,400 in buying power, $5,302 returned. That's $900 in profit, 20%. 11 trades total, 7 and 4, 64% of them profitable, 35 and 6, that number is not going to change much. That's going to give you 46,846 of yearly income if you can do that on a weekly basis. Now remember, most of us don't trade one contract of each or even 3, so take this number and multiply it by what you would normally trade. So if you typically trade 10 contracts, you're looking at that number times 10. That is a solid income just for day trading from your living room. If you trade 5 contracts, still take that number, times it by 5. A little skewed because those say 3 and 3. So if we go back to this number here, we're looking at $40,000, and if you times that by 5, if you normally trade 5 contracts per trade, again, it depends on the dollar amount of each contract, sure, but this number times 5, you're still making a solid income every year just by placing 11 trades throughout the week. I know people that place 11 trades every hour. You don't have to do that. You can have a 64% profitability, and if you have 35% average profit, 6% average loss, which these would have done, again, if you just held through closing on Friday, you have $732 in profit on only $3,800 of allocated capital for the week. That's a 19% gain. Again, times that number by however many contracts you normally trade, and that's life as a day trader.